what's up? How you guys doing? I hope I'm in focus now. Yes, I think so. So yeah, we've kind of back to the same position where we were in last year, I believe. So there's again a lockdown, and of course we cannot travel as such. So I thought I might as well make some informative video, and even if it helps a couple of people also, I would be happy. So yeah, I got a couple of queries regarding this insurance. So I thought if people are not sure of which insurance they should take as such, I might as well do some video, and if it can be helpful, that would be great. So basically insurance is divided into two main categories. One is the third party and one is the comprehensive. So under comprehensive insurance there'll be many other divisions. So I'll kind of do a rough graph as such, and if you guys can get an idea of that, that would be great. One, like I said, being the third party insurance. So third party insurance is nothing but you do insurance just for the heck of it, or if a police catches you, you just show that you have insurance. So what this does is, suppose you go and crash into another vehicle, so the damages which have happened in that vehicle, you need not bear it from your pocket, but the damage which is incurred because of that accident to your vehicle, you will have to incur the complete charge for whatever repairs being done on your vehicle. So you wouldn't be getting a single penny from the insurance company. And next comes the comprehensive insurance. So what comprehensive insurance does is, it kind of covers both the vehicles, your vehicle and the third party vehicle as well. So it kind of includes the third party insurance too. So suppose you only take comprehensive insurance, so what you'll have to do is, you'll have to pay around 20 to 25% of the metal parts whichever has been replaced, and 50% of the plastic parts which have been replaced. So this percentage of cost should be borne by you if you happen to take only the comprehensive insurance. So again, to comprehensive insurance there's an add-on which you take, which is the zero depreciation. So if you kind of add on zero depreciation to the comprehensive insurance, what this does is, you will have to only pay the processing fee of the whatever claim you are taking. So you need not pay that whatever 20 to 25% for this metal or the 50% for the plastic parts. You'll have to ideally pay only the processing fee, and then you're good to go. So this is kind of a gist of the zero depreciation. So, and you might question, what if I happen to meet with another accident in the same year, and would I be able to claim an insurance again? So in this case there's another add-on which is called the unlimited claim bonus. So in this case, no matter how many accidents you are involved in a year, there's no cap of the amount of insurance claims you can do. So hence it is called the unlimited claim bonus. So again, to this there's another add-on which is called the NCB, or the no claim bonus. Suppose you are not involved in any accidents in the current year. So while renewing the insurance in the next year, so what this no claim bonus does is, it starts from 20% and goes up to around 50%. So the first year, if you don't happen to claim insurance, the 20% you will be getting a discount for the amount which you'll be paying in the next year. So ideally, if you're renewing insurance in the next year, and if it costs around 20,000, so ideally you will only be paying 60,000 because of the 20% discount which you got, because you haven't claimed insurance in the previous year. So likewise, in case if you don't claim insurance for 2 years in a row, so the next year you will be getting a 30% discount on the total premium you will be paying in the next year. So likewise it goes up to 50%. So that's just about the no claim bonus. And adding on to the no claim bonus, there's another add-on which you can take, which is called the natural calamity. So again, in case of a tree falling down, or in case of floods, rain, or due to these natural causes, if your car or vehicle happens to get damaged, so if you've taken this add-on for the natural calamity, so this also will be insured in your insurance claim. And again, there'll be no hassle as such while doing any claims. So this is just about the types of insurance. So some people also have questions about the IDV value or how it works. So IDV ideally stands for insured declared value. To give an example of how the IDV works, so if you happen to take a new car and if it costs around 10 lakhs, so the IDV value for the initial year will be around 9 lakh 80 or something roundabouts. Suppose your car is involved in an accident, and if it's completely scrapped and everything in the car should be replaced, so in this case the complete cost of the car again the 9,80,000, everything will be replaced to the cost of 9,80,000. So again, if it's more than that, or the processing fee or the oils or the lubricants which they again use, that might be another added charge. But again, you will be getting 9,80,000 totally. So likewise, in the subsequent year, you cannot insure your car for 9,80,000 while renewing it for the next time. So you'll have to insure your car for around 8,80,000. So your IDV value comes down. Again, if your car is involved in another accident, you'll be getting only around 8,80,000 and not 9,80,000. So likewise, the IDV value will kind of keep on decreasing, no matter even if you happen to make a claim, or if you're not involved in an accident, if you've not taken an insurance claim at all, doesn't matter. The IDV value will ideally keep on coming down year by year. So again, you might ask, what if I have a car which is around 10 or 15 years old and the IDV value is only around 2 lakhs. Suppose if the same 10 or 15 year old car happens to meet with an accident and it is totally scrapped out. So in this case, the cost of the repair might come up to around 4 lakhs, but the IDV value which you've insured for your vehicle is only around 2 lakhs. So in this case, what the insurance company does is it totally scraps out the car, and whatever 2 lakhs insurance amount you're eligible for, you'll be getting it. They wouldn't take the risk of repairing the car for 4 lakhs. Again, if you're willing to take the responsibility of paying the extra 2 lakhs apart from the IDV value, maybe you can go ahead and repair the car. This is just a gist of how the insurance works, or the different types of insurance. So again, if you guys want to renew your insurance, and if you're in a doubt, don't go for a third party insurance. Again, it's a waste of money, and if your car is involved in a big accident, it wouldn't work out for you, and eventually you'll have to bear the losses. So go for a comprehensive along with the zero depreciation one. This should be the minimal you guys should take. Adding on to the zero depreciation, there is the no claim bonus, the unlimited claim on the natural calamity, and if at all you're confused of which to take, just have a word with your insurance people. They'll guide you which is the best insurance. So yeah, that's about it. But again, if you're taking a add-on, the premium will keep on going up. So again, if you add zero depreciation to the comprehensive, it will add a bit more, and again if you add no claim bonus to the zero depreciation, it will add a bit more. If you want unlimited claims, it will add a bit more, and again if you want to save your vehicle from the natural calamity, again it will add a bit more. The premium will kind of keep on going up and up the more number of add-ons you take, but again you take a call which you want and which you don't need. So yeah, that's about it guys. I hope I've covered all the bits and pieces, and if at all I've left something out, do comment down below, or if you have any queries at all, do let me know. I'll make sure to clear as much as possible. So if at all you feel this video was helpful guys, please do like and subscribe my channel, and yeah, that's about it. Stay safe, happy lockdown. There's no other go. Enjoy at your homes with your family. Goodbye, see you in some other vlog then. There's another category. So IDV value is